If you're wide awake at 3 a.m., heart racing, brain wired, and staring at the ceiling, you're not broken. Your cortisol is. Just 1 tablespoon of each of these 2 sleep support solutions can shut it down fast. And I'll show you how they work within minutes. Most people have never heard of these solutions, but they've been a game changer for sleep and fat loss. Pay attention to the entire lesson so you don't miss the exact dose and timing. That's what's going to make this really work for you. Now let's get started with the first solution. First up is raw honey from local sources. The natural glucose in raw honey provides just enough fuel for your liver to keep blood sugar stable throughout the night without spiking insulin. The small fructose component in the raw honey gets stored in the liver as glycogen. This is your body's emergency battery that prevents that 3 a.m. crash. So here's how. Take it. Take 1 tablespoon of raw, unfiltered honey with sea salt right before bed, or even when you wake up at 3 a.m. The key is taking it straight off the spoon about 20 minutes before bed. Don't mix it into liquids, as that changes absorption. But it must be raw honey, not processed varieties, because processing destroys the beneficial compounds. Raw honey contains over 200 biologically active compounds that promote relaxation and support sleep. Sea salt restores key minerals like magnesium and sodium, helping regulate adrenal function overnight. Now let me clear up 5 common questions many seniors ask in confusion, and chances are you've wondered about them too. Question 1. Can I use something other than honey if I'm keto or diabetic? Well, if you're diabetic and taking medication, talk to your doctor before making any changes. Now with keto, it's interesting because the raw honey is such a small amount, and you're going to be in a fasted state after having it, so it's not really a problem. In fact, thousands of people on keto, carnivore, and low-carb plans who struggle with stubborn sleep problems have used this strategy, a small amount of raw honey before bed. So just know that the raw honey and salt aren't something you do for months. You may only use it for 7 to 14 days while fixing everything else. It's generally considered keto safe. If diabetic, work with a healthcare practitioner first. Question 2. Does it need to be sea salt, or will regular table salt work too? Simply, the answer is no. Regular refined table salt is not ideal. It should be unrefined sea salt. Question 3. Why does honey help lower cortisol instead of raising blood sugar even more? As I told you, raw, organic, unfiltered honey may help replenish liver glycogen stores. 1 tablespoon is a small amount, often stored as a quick emergency energy reserve, rather than causing a major blood sugar spike. Question 4. Can I use this honey and salt trick every night long-term, or will my body adapt? As I just mentioned, you don't want to do it long-term. Use it for 7 to 14 days as you fix the other things. And if it happens to come back from time to time, then add this back into the equation. Question 5. Is there a way to test my cortisol levels at home to confirm if this is really my problem? Yeah, there's a test called the Dutch test. It's a saliva test, or they even offer it as a urine test. It's a great test for analyzing your 24-hour cortisol pattern and circadian rhythm. You can do it at home. Just send back the kit, and you'll get your results, which will show you a detailed curve of your cortisol levels. Highly recommend it. You do need to work with a practitioner to get it, so ask your practitioner for it. It's called the Dutch test. Now let's talk about the second supplement, magnesium glycinate powder. You may be thinking, I already take magnesium. But here's the issue. Most users don't actually feel the true benefits they expect from it. That's especially true for older adults, whose bodies absorb minerals less efficiently. It's not that magnesium doesn't work. It's that a few hidden mistakes quietly cancel out the benefits. Fix these and combine magnesium powder with the raw honey, and you'll finally see why these 2 nutrients are so powerful for stopping 3 a.m. wake-ups. The first problem is missing cofactors. Magnesium doesn't work alone, especially in older adults. Vitamin B1, or thiamine, is crucial because it helps magnesium enter your cells where it actually works. Without enough B1, magnesium stays in your body, but not where it matters most. Second, timing. Taking magnesium in the morning may help your body during the day, but it's at night that it really helps calm your nervous system and prep you for sleep. Third, inconsistent dosing. Skipping days or taking random amounts makes it almost impossible to notice the benefits. Your body needs steady magnesium to help muscles relax, nerves calm, and cortisol settle down. Now let's take a look at how to take magnesium glycinate. It's better to take it as a powder rather than a pill. With most powders, 1 level tablespoon gives you about 400 milligrams, which is the sweet spot for sleep without causing digestive issues. Mix it in 6 ounces of warm water and drink it slowly over 5 minutes, not all at once, because slamming it can cause a sudden blood pressure drop that ironically triggers a stress response. Some people feel the effects within 20 minutes as a wave of calm washes over them, while others need about a week of consistent use to fully restore their magnesium levels and see the cortisol-crushing benefits. A landmark U.S. study of nearly 4,000 people found that higher magnesium intake was linked to 23% better sleep quality. Don't substitute magnesium oxide, citrate, or any other form. It must be glycinate, and the word should appear on the label. You can find it at CVS, Walgreens, Target, Walmart, or Amazon. For safety, choose products with third-party verification, like USP verified, NSF certified, or Informed Sports certified. These guarantees ensure what's on the label is actually in the bottle. Now it's important to discuss how to get to the root cause of why you're waking up. The honey with salt and the magnesium will give you temporary relief, and it may even work the first night you use it. But you want to get to the root cause. And here's how you get to it. If you're waking up at 3 a.m., wired and tired, your body is telling you something. Your symptoms are a gift. It's your body's check engine light. Your body is screaming at you. It's time to pay attention. So here's what you want to address long-term. These 5 steps are the solution to fixing this long-term. Number 1, no food at least 3 or 4 hours before bed. Late-night meals force your liver to keep working when it should be repairing itself. You never want to give your metabolism energy in the form of food, then lie down without using that energy. Look, it takes a lot of bandwidth, blood flow, resources, and energy to digest food. If you eat something and then go to bed, a high percentage of your body's resources are forced to focus on digestion instead of fat burning, restorative sleep, healing the liver, and lowering cortisol. So have a protocol in place where the kitchen is closed at least 3 to 4 hours before bed. If you go to bed at 11 p.m., you should finish your last bite of food by 8 p.m. at the latest. Number 2 is to cut out inflammatory foods like seed oils and refined sugars. They can stress the liver, trigger insulin spikes, increase cellular inflammation, and contribute to that 3 a.m. cortisol surge. So get rid of processed sugar, which is commonly found in packaged foods. Instead, focus on single-ingredient foods. These are whole foods. You also want to remove seed oils such as canola oil, corn oil, cottonseed oil, sunflower oil, soybean oil, safflower oil, rice bran oil, and grapeseed oil. Swap those for healthier fats like saturated and monounsaturated fats. Choose butter, ghee, beef tallow, coconut oil, duck fat, olive oil, and avocado oil. Number 3 is to support the liver daily. Your liver is your body's primary detoxification organ, and it also plays a major role in fat loss. It's one of the hardest working organs in the body, constantly filtering, processing, and helping regulate metabolism. So incorporate bitter-rich foods such as arugula, dandelion greens, ginger, ginger tea, milk thistle tea, lemon, lime, and even lemon water. You might also consider doing a coffee enema once a week to support liver detoxification. The 4th thing is to get morning sunlight every day if possible. This helps reset your circadian rhythm so melatonin peaks at night. Here's how it works. Your body produces melatonin in many areas, and morning sunlight helps regulate that natural process. When you take off your sunglasses and allow natural sunlight to reach your eyes, it signals to your brain and body that the day has started. That helps build a healthy sleep-wake rhythm so melatonin is released later at night when you need it most. Now let's talk about optimizing your sleeping environment, a step that's often overlooked. Your bedroom should clearly signal to your brain, it's time to shut down. Keep the room cool, dark, and quiet. Dim or remove artificial lights and avoid screens before bed. Or at least use proper blue light filters. Make sure your mattress and pillows support comfortable, relaxed sleep. Even small things matter. Noise, heat, and light can all trigger subtle stress responses that push cortisol higher at night. If this helped you, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and isn't a substitute for medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement.